Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Rich and Carly. And what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is her ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction. And the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll be taught how to use that during your follow-up training session. Now Carly's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Carly heel.
Carly heel.
At this point, her job is to stay even with your left leg, not pulling you, not dragging you, matching pace with you, and each time that you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told and wait for her next command. So when you're walking down the street and you stop to talk to a neighbor or you stop to cross traffic, she sits automatically at your left to wait for her next command. So I think heeling is one of the things that people complain about the most, that their dog pulls them. The next exercise that Rich is demonstrating is the stay. The stay is a one-word command, and it is a hand and a voice command. When you're practicing at home, you can practice this right indoors. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her as an additional distraction, returning all the way back to her shoulders, and at this point she gets praised. And then he will give her her next command. And they're going to run through the heel and the sit and the stay again for us. Very nicely done. She's heeling, she's paying attention. She's right on Rich's left, she's looking up at him. She's focused. Remember, your stationary exercise helped to develop attention span and maturity. This time, instead of returning back to her, Rich is going to call her. The command is Carly, come. We lighten our tone of voice. She should come right in front and sit facing your knees, and then she returns back around to heel position. And each time your dog goes back to that original heel position, she expects to get another command. And they're going to set up to show you the come one command again. Very nice.
Stay.
Nice stay. Oops, we have an itch. Now Rich can just call her out of that. She comes right in front and sits.
Ooh, sit.
And then she goes back around to heel. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know if it's something bitter. I have no idea. Now the next exercises that we're going to demonstrate for you are the down commands. There's down from a heel position and down from a distance. The first one is down from heel. So at heel position, you're going to put the flat of your palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word firm command to down. At this point, you're at the end of your 6-foot leash. You can practice this right in the house again while you're eating dinner.
Carly, come.
Rich calls her out of that, and she comes right in front again and sits. And then she returns back around to heel position. Very nice. And Rich will demonstrate the down from a heel one more time.
Down. Stay.
And I don't know if you can hear Rich talking to her, but he just told her G-O-O-D. Keeps her motivated, focused on her trainer.
Carly, come.
Very nicely done. And then back to heel. And back sitting. Very good. And then the last command that we're going to show you is her down from a distance. This is a little bit harder command because she's not close to you. So you're not as able to enforce it, and she knows that. Rich leaves her in a stay, walks out to the end of his training leash. This is the only time you'll see him use his right hand to give the command.
Down. Stay.
Now she started to come into him, and that's why she ended up being a little bit closer when she laid down than she should have been.
I can run through that one.
Yeah, we're going to run through the down from a distance one more time. This is good to show you that she's not absolutely doing it perfect, every single command perfectly.
Stay.
And then you know what to do when it happens to you at home.
Down.
That was much better. Very good, and she allowed him to return back to her. She's I'll just get a belly rub, I'm all done now. Now we've demonstrated for you your heel, your automatic sit, your stay, your down from a distance, and your come. These are the exercises that you're going to be practicing with her at home. We're going to answer any questions that you have about her behavior. Anything at all that you need to ask us, we'll go over when you come to get her. She's a sweetheart. We've enjoyed having her, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.